Oh my god.
Golf.
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 I'm gonna fucking die!
Holy crap.
It escalated so quickly. What the fuck is a triggered Tyler?
Alright.
Ah, died.
Oh no, no, he has brass knuckles.
Oh fuck, I'm almost dead!
Oh,
One
you
hit,
bitch.
He like one hit me and I was almost dead.
No.
First, we need to do the sniper war again.
Okay. Yes. Yep, YouTube.
Yeah, dub.
Because no one has Twitch. And I
Hello?
don't know how to work
Twitch.
Twitch, so.
What can I do for
Alright,
you?
we won't clock. Okay.
No problem. I'll get him off your back.
Fletch.
Snatch.
Are we
Come
done
on,
with
guys,
randomly
I gotta
hitting
be
each
good
other?
boys before Boost fucking shoves a bullet up our ass.
Ah, you fucking dick cunt. Just smash my wall.
No, I'm gonna
This is my
die.
wall.
No, we're not gonna die because I didn't hit him.
Alright. Welcome back, everyone.
You dick!
Sorry for the...
What?
on.
I
Alright.
think he's done.
Minor disturbances. Anyways.
I say.
Alright.
Wait, don't you
I need
point
to
that
be-
thing at me.
I need to be Cider's protector here. God's sakes.
Yeah,
Alright, anyways.
I look the
Welcome
part-
back,
I look the
everyone,
part now.
to a, well, new series on my channel. I guess it can be a new series, you can call it. CARCAST. Created by, well, name was created by King.
CARCAST? That's a cool name.
Our friend, Jay Quillen came up with the idea to, you know, do a, sort of like a podcast with, talking about cars. You know, we got all of our friends here. We got Lynx, we got Cider, who doesn't share his voice, so it'll be really annoying. And we also got
No, you
Dread.
can, they will be able to hear me.
I know it's
so
on the party, but
Oh,
not in the
okay.
game.
Never mind.
Put that up your pipe and smoke it.
Alright, anyways, then we have King here as well, guys.
Oh!
I'm going to mute... I'm going to mute Husky unless Husky wants to join. Okay. Anyways,
Right
so...
upside your head! Right upside your head!
Oh,
Anyways.
excuse me.
I hit him in the soft spot.
So, our first topic today, guys, new 2015 Ford Mustang. So,
You hit me in the sausage.
2015, that's pretty old.
Wait, what?
you are
Not
correct.
as old as Dread.
2015
not as old as Dread.
is
Oh,
old
hi, this
now.
live streaming.
Not as old as your wrinkly old butt.
You love this wrinkly old butt, don't you lie?
Oh, here.
Wrong person.
Anyways.
You love this wrinkly old
So,
butt.
what do each of us think of the 2015 Ford Mustang? Without
I
being...
like it.
It's like my outfit, it's gay.
And your reasoning is, Cider? Well, what's wrong with it? What
I don't know.
what could Ford do to reimagine?
Put it in a field, cover it in gas, and set lights to it.
Anyways, not even
I don't know
funny.
what the car looks like. Hang on, let me see what the car looks like.
It's the new facelift Ford Mustang.
Oh no,
That
that's
thing.
ugly. Oh my god, no. That looks like it's been
Honestly,
put
I
together in
think
some,
Ford went in a
it
wrong
looks-
direction with
it
the
looks like
car.
it's been made in some Korean fucking
Anyways,
gay camp.
seriously?
Talking about gay.
Is someone trying not to laugh?
I don't even know what's
No,
funny.
it's an
gotta
ugly,
fucking
it's an ugly
robot.
car. It's an ugly car.
Okay. Proper reasoning for this, since nobody comes up with an elaborated reason. Ford-
it's ugly.
Ford
It's got
had
no
a
shape
new
to it.
facelift on the car, which basically it made the car look What's the word I
They
want to
gave it
use?
an overbite.
It's not. It's not just an overbite. It's almost like they made it round. It's.
They put weight. They put weight on it.
Now.
It's Ford's version of the Prius.
Correct.
Is it electric as well?
Mind you though, Chip Foose did do a nice custom design on it, which basically made the car a little bit more boxier. Did sort of a custom body kit onto it. Gave it a little
So
like,
he
spoiler.
made it into a polished turd?
No.
A polished turd.
Wait, where'd no one go?
What?
Fine.
That's King's.
Oh.
It went poof.
Anyways.
Mine's the same color as my jacket.
What special that you're matching?
Well, we have a good friend of ours who's in love with the 2015 Ford Mustang. Loves everything about it. I think we already know who he is. Jay Quillen goes ape shit over that car.
There's a
I've
big
already
ass
paid for
study.
his CAT scan. Check to see if he has a brain in there.
I like.
forget about
I
David.
like it though.
I mean,
like it.
I mean,
I
I
don't see
will
the
say
problem with
this.
it.
I will say this. It is not a bad car. I mean, they didn't completely ruin it. It makes quite a bit of power with the 5.0 V8, but you don't see them a lot. It's a lot of the V6, so you're getting less horsepower for
I think we only get the V6
nothing.
here.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, oh fucking hell, you know.
I mean,
it's like, come on.
You look at these
It's
cars
like,
here.
give us a muscle car.
You
and they
look at
stick a
these cars here.
V6
You
in
get
it,
the oh hey Lewis.
You know.
67 Shelby GT500. I mean, it's not exactly a Mustang, even though it's based off the body. You look at a car like this and you think, where did Ford go wrong? I mean, yeah, they tried to keep the fastback look onto the new facelifted Mustang, but it just doesn't work with the front.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna
you know
switch
what?
cars real
The
quick.
front.
I'll be right back.
The front is fat.
Okay. That's what it is.
Right
The
back.
front is fat. I mean,
You know?
look
It
at the
hasn't got
new
a fat arse anymore. It's got a fat front.
look at the new Viper, which Dredd has no reason not to like it. They never did anything different with it.
It is.
Well,
Where you go, Dread?
Yeah, they did. They really did change it a lot.
what did they do with it? Explain. You need
They-
need a proper explanation. Don't just say some
they-
stupid shit.
They changed the hood. It's got too many freaking holes in it. They changed the roof. It's got a weird lump on one side. They changed the side. It just doesn't look right. The back tail fin is up a little too high. The front looks like somebody hit it in a stick with a stick in the face. Made it look like okay, I can't say the rest of what I was going to say right there because I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, mind all the unnecessary, things that honestly a car guy wouldn't look at. The body style, the way that they took the original Viper, stuck with that chassis, stuck with the same body style, but added, some things that are questionable. Honestly, I think
what they could have done was stick with the 2010 ACR look, and it would have been just fine.
good points. I mean, I myself personally don't have a problem with the facelift. The only thing I don't like with it is, like you said, the holes in the hood and the bump on the roof. I don't care for any of that. The spoiler is fine. The rear end is beautiful. I love the taillights. But I think with Dodge, with the Viper and the Challenger, they really never went off on a big tangent. They may have added all these different things to the car, but the chassis and the body style is there, right? So you get that bit of nostalgia from them. Unlike the 2015 Ford Mustang, they just completely. I can't say nothing good about that car.
About what car?
the
Same one we've been
new
talking about?
Mustang, yeah.
I
No,
like
it's
the
just
new
a-
Mustang though. What's wrong?
It's just a
with it?
fat, overweight,
If
middle-aged
they would have,
person.
honestly, I
Sorry?
wouldn't have had a big problem if they would have stuck with the
Screw you, Cider.
what is it? What's the facelift from? Is it '08 or something when they completely redesigned the Mustang?
I think it was 11.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind that. Like even that looks quite good. Like the 2012 Boster 2, that was pretty cool. I didn't mind those facelifted Mustangs, but then they just completely obliterated everything. Oh,
That's the crew colour.
Okay.
we see JJ here. You got his 67 Shelby. Nice color on that
What's he
too. I like
wearing
that.
and what
Quite a
color
bit.
is his hair?
What gets me more
I'm
is how he's actually
redesigning this.
walking. Is how he's walking. You know, he's walking with a bit of a stiff back. Looks
What the
like he's
fuck?
got a
Why
back-
is this closed? Are you
Links.
kidding me?
All right. Does anybody?
Shouldn't they?
Oh, actually, I have this car over here
What?
for a reason. All right.
He's
Moving on.
got too much money.
We got the new Tesseract that Grand Theft Auto released just the past
Pain in the ass.
Tuesday. Yes,
Past
past
Tuesday.
Tuesday, along with the Shelby.
No. Can
Okay,
I have a look inside it?
Talk to you later.
Ooh.
I'm not
Oh,
going
it's
anywhere.
open.
I'm just having a look inside
Hold on,
it.
let me open up the doors
Damn.
for you guys. So,
I can see my knees.
It's very cozy in here, isn't it, King?
Yeah.
great. So, we have here the Tesseract, which is, well, some of you may not know, it is based off of the, I don't know what year it's from, but it's a concept Lamborghini Terza Millennio. Basically, it's
very snug.
it's a living car with its own DNA. It's able to self-repair itself. I'm not
Make-
sure if it's physically or mechanically. I believe it's mechanically. But this car is designed to repair itself. Honestly,
Sounds
I think it's
spooky.
kind of cool. You know, they completely ripped out the engine. They went with electric motor. I don't really care for electric
Doesn't it have two
cars.
engines in it?
I think so. It's like two different electric motors.
They're the only things that open. You can't open the...
No, you can't
Really?
you can't open up the back or anything.
It's a bit bizarre.
Honestly, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of electric cars, but you know, Lamborghini didn't do such a bad job on this. I mean, maybe in the future they could get rid of the whacked out body style with all the different air vents, but other than that, it's pretty
Looks
cool.
Like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. The front
Right?
end.
Hey, Rebel. What's up, man? Or Rebelson, sorry.
Happy feet this year.
Can't.
At nighttime, the wheels actually do
Whoa.
light up, neon
Whoa.
wheels, which I think is a neat feature.
Pretty cool.
Does anybody in the comments have any topics, like any cars you want us to discuss? Anything from like back then or today or whatever? Or anybody in the chat, what do you guys want to talk about in terms of vehicles or?
Let me go up and chat and stir something up.
What do you want to talk about? Talk about?
A boot? A boot?
Hey, OMC,
Talk about
Boost,
boots.
is the glitch still in the game with the Trevor's truck? I'm not sure.
What's that?
Gotta test it out.
What's...
God.
Oh, do you want me to get one out?
I mean, you guys can or whatever.
I've got one. If you want to, if you want me to get it out.
Also, I should
for
make
you.
mention that there is no car
And the
meet
truck.
tomorrow, guys.
Eh?
Not family celebrate a whole. We celebrate Easter a lot, so
Dread, at least we got that meet tonight.
we celebrate Easter every year. Easter comes once a year. You guys
True.
didn't know?
That's what Santa. That's what Santa
Hey,
does.
Wayne.
Comes once a year.
What do you think Mrs. Claus is for?
Yes. Oh, we should talk about the
Jesus Christ.
new Supra
What?
that's being released into GTA that everyone's in a big hype over. I'm
I'm
sorry,
still
Lynx.
getting it.
I
I'm still getting it.
So
yes,
there's no
I know
car
Lynx
meet
is still getting it.
No.
No Car Meet tomorrow.
tomorrow. Oh, for God's sake.
All right. How do I put this into words? The Supra that Rockstar's releasing,
I wonder if it's still
What?
front-wheel drive.
I'm not sure.
Kid, you
If
got
it
to see this.
is,
I hope
I
not.
did the glitch by punching him.
I
If
mean,
it is, I'm gonna
Ruin
laugh
it.
my ass off at all the
I
freaking
mean, it's bad
Supra.
enough it has the
You got
really
to see this,
ugly
King.
diagonal exhaust.
Oh, that looks good on that.
Oh damn,
damn.
that looks really good.
Doesn't it?
Nice,
That does look good on that.
Let's see if you can figure out the secondary color.
but
There is no secondary color on this car.
Gasoline
there is.
green.
Oh.
I mean
You
the
mean like the-
pearlescent.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Okay.
You're close, cider, but no.
Is anybody here gonna get Red Dead? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care for
Yeah,
Red
sea
Dead.
green.
Ah, you fucking dick!
But-
probably not.
I don't know what Rockstar did with it. It just. What's the
That was
word?
good on that car.
I wish they would have given us more options for the exhaust.
But it
Like, I don't know if anybody actually watches Foxy
Butterface.
Snaps or whatever on YouTube, but he done customization of the all the new unreleased vehicles, and you can't change the exhaust on the Supra. They give you different exhaust types, but it's this
Oh.
stupid diagonal exhaust that looks really ugly.
Yeah, not only that,
Look at this king.
the back
Can you see all
bumper,
the blood?
Bloody tennis.
foot, and all that, the back
Yeah, but
end
the thing is,
is
I shot myself
way
in the head.
different from the actual Supra. It doesn't go down all the way like it should. It's like they wrenched. It's like they moved it up a bit. It looks freaking hideous.
And the front is way too narrow. It's not even fat. Like, I don't know if anybody actually paid attention to it, but it looks like they took the car and they made it into some sort of streamlined Mustang. That's how narrow it is.
My God. I'm gonna kill-
Well, that's, there's no
At least they didn't put any liveries in there because, you know, one thing, they would have added the Brian O'Connor, the super livery, and everyone would have went batshit crazy over it. That's one good thing, at least.
As you decided you're not doing a car, mate, I'll show you the car that would have won anyhow.
Yes, Captain
Talking
Obvious.
about your hustling hustler now.
Right.
It's a, you know, it would have won anyhow, so I might as well just show you it now. So,
You
Welcome
wish.
to B1.
no, I don't wish on anything.
Yeah, Boost, they got
Wishing-
a lot in this Fast and Furious collection. A lot more than just the movies.
Oh, like to have different, like behind the scenes stuff, right?
Well, I
Yeah,
know
they
the
got
teams.
the outtakes, deleted scenes, built behind the scenes featurettes,
Actually, one
feature
of them looked like
commentaries,
in
and
that
much
colour.
more. I can't wait to check out some of that shit. Damn.
We need to come up with better ideas.
Right,
we
that.
need to actually come up with a plan
Jedi.
of what we're
King.
going to talk
King,
about
don't
in
you-
these
Don't you dare!
little segments, I guess.
Don't you
could
even
say.
think about it.
Dread Jedi.
He's heading straight for you.
Actually, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not actually. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just gonna leave.
So do you like that?
Oh, what the heck?
What's your least
Kaiser
favorite car? In real life or in the game?
In real life.
Least favorite car.
Links, get out the way. Links, get out the way.
I mean, nothing
Oh,
can
come
stoop
on.
below a Prius. That's a given. You can't stoop
Mine
below
is
a
definitely
Prius.
a Prius.
Nothing
But
wrong with
I'd
the
say
Prius,
since
they're-
everyone would go with a Prius, I want to say,
Donut.
He's a donut.
least favorite car. Least favorite car.
Oh,
Mine would be the Chrysler Crossfire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
or
no,
the-
mine would be
or the
the,
Plymouth
mine would be the
Prowler.
other Chrysler piece of turd. What's it?
Or the
The
Plymouth Prowler.
Hey
no,
man,
Prowler's not so
Plymouth-
bad.
yeah, the Prowlers are kind of cool.
No, what's the other? The what's-
I would say the
PT Cruiser.
oh god,
yeah,
the
PT Cruiser. God, that was just one. That's just one.
It's
ugly-
almost like they took an old
you mean
Woody
the PT
and
loser?
it's almost like they took a
PT
Woody and tried to
loser, yeah.
modernize it. Just looked really stupid.
Yeah.
I would say the Aztec, but surprisingly, what a lot of people don't understand is the Aztecs are kind of becoming cool. Now they've, you know, aged quite a bit. They're actually becoming quite practical vehicles. Depending on whether you want to open up your mind to them, right, Jeremy?
Is that Aztec?
It's a freaking Prius version of SUV.
Hey, Phoenix.
SUV version of
I'd
Prius.
say
Aztec.
I'd have to say my least favorite vehicle is a Peugeot 208. Can't stand those things.
Oh no, my worst car is Peugeot.
Peugeot, just Peugeot, eh?
Everybody's-
Peugeot, full stop.
Nice, Phoenix.
I have
get to
another.
make-
I have another car I can't stand, but everybody's gonna get all butthurt about it if
What
I
is
say
it?
Go on.
I don't understand why so many people like this car.
What is it?
What car?
The Jaguar E-Type. I can't stand the
You
way
know
that thing
why?
looks.
You know why?
Why?
Because you're American.
It's hideous. It looks like a
I
manky
have
old
to disagree,
dress shoe.
actually. I think the A-types are quite cool.
You got no.
I need to look
Go
I
away
need
to your muscle
that
cars,
up.
yeah.
Sorry.
Just go on, go away.
I've seen
I
that
knew this
game,
was gonna happen.
honestly,
I knew this was
I'm
gonna
not
happen.
I don't care to play those kind of games, sorry, man.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Go away to your muscle cars, yeah. When you come back, yeah, I might, you might understand
Jagger
what a car is.
Those look
It's
good. I like
hideous.
those.
E-Type was
kinda
okay.
ugly.
It was an expensive car of its
cool.
time, but it was one of the
Kinda
What,
fastest.
you don't, wait,
Freaking
hold on.
ugly.
You don't like that?
What, the E-Type? No, I can't stand the E-Type. Freaking hideous.
That thing is cool.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like a
I
banana.
don't.
to be
I'm
honest.
sorry.
It's-
I've got
I
to
don't really
kill
like
you.
it.
Okay, you know what? You know what it is? It's almost like they took three cars. They took the headlights off of a 240Z. They took the front end of a 250
I've got to
California.
meet you all
or-
now.
Listen, please. They took the front of a California GT, and then the rest of the car is like a Jensen Interceptor.
Oh, you've just got no. Oh,
Now,
no,
I
no.
have to be
I'm
honest.
sorry.
They're quite cool.
No. I'm
Now,
sorry.
everyone
No.
just like Northsider because he just gets in that mood. I'm just kidding. Joking.
No. I'm not in any mood, mate.
It's this time of the month.
I'm gonna fucking slap him.
But hey,
sorry.
everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Anyways,
It was the fastest production car of its time.
that is
Oh,
correct.
you fucker.
Now, what year did they release them?
Oh, well, you could. It depends.
10,000 BC.
No, in all seriousness, what year do you not know, Cider?
60.
I
I
don't know.
think it's early 60s. I can't quite.
Boost, what is the
remember.
Zentorno in real life? A Zentorno is a mix between a Aventador,
Hey,
a Veneno, and a Sesto Elemento Lamborghini.
And a banana.
Which, the combination of all three of those actually makes a car they should make in real life.
Right?
It actually looks.
Smallest car meet I've ever seen. This is not a car meet, Ultra Gamer. So you said 60s, right?
I think it is.
It's almost like what they did with the Bugatti Type 57.
It's
That was the
definitely a
fastest car of
60s.
the 40s. I know that.
Oh!
The Type 57. Sesto Elemento
think
is
it
the name
was,
of the Zentorno in real life. Yeah. Well, it's a mixture between, like I said, three different cars: the Veneno, the Elemento, and the Aventador.
Don't hate on the Zentorno.
Oh, here we go.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Here, we have a car right here for our next topic. Links is beautiful California.
it's gonna
First
be-
thoughts on this car, it was, what's the word I want to use? It was almost like a mini. It was almost like, you know what the California was like? It was almost like, what's the word? A glorified Miata. It's like
Right,
Ferrari.
E-Type,
It's like Ferrari. Sorry, go ahead, Setter.
E-Type came out in 1961.
Okay. Yeah, the LG is a GTR in real life.
They should have returned it for remodeling.
Yeah, it's almost like Ferrari took a Miata and basically facelifted it, put some fancy gadgets in there, and said, "Hey, this is a California, but it's a Miata underneath."
Don't look like no damn Miata.
Excuse
That's
me, I'm
why I
gonna
said a
sneeze.
souped-up Miata.
Bullshit!
It's not a Miata. Nothing
Oh, for
Miata in it.
fuck's sakes, Jeremy, you don't get what I'm coming at.
It doesn't get anything.
I don't
It's
get why
like-
you reference it Miata.
It's like Ferrari's version of the Miata, like how you're saying.
Yeah, it's. I'm not talking about in-game, Jeremy.
Okay.
I'm talking about what the
I'm
car
not
looks
talking
like in real life. It's like. Actually, hold on. The more I look at it, the more it reminds me of an F-Type. A glorified Jagger F-Type.
I'd love to check it more F-type.
Same here.
Damn it!
Hey, Jay Kurt.
I tried to run.
Going Saturn.
I'm just having a bum time.
I'm just having a
Sounds
what?
like a ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
So, the thing is, no, I'm not going to go there because Jeremy just needs to slap.
All right. Does anybody have any other topics we can discuss?
Yeah, how do we assassinate Jeremy?
The new Charger.
Oh, the new Charger. Okay. First of all, why?
Really.
Just a big question mark saying why. Okay. How could Dodge go from a car that was basically, they extended the Challenger a little bit, gave it a facelift, made the thing look absolutely amazing back in this, 68, 70 or 69 or whatever. Right from, what was the first Charger? That was 68, right? Or 67? Let me search this up.
What?
Hi.
What was the question?
Hey.
No, I was just saying, it's like they took a Challenger, gave it a facelift, extended it a little bit, and give it a little bit more horsepower. When was the first Charger, Jeremy?
Ooh, nasty.
I believe
68,
it was-
right?
No, I believe the first concept was 65.
Okay, so they took a well, how could they go from a car that was really popular in Gone in 60 Seconds, Bullet, they had a 68 Charger. Dukes of Hazzard, they had a 1970 Charger or 69, well, either or. And
69.
they just went away for a few years, came back in 2005 or something, and came up with a concept of a new Charger, which didn't look too bad. It's like they had the length of the old Charger mixed with they modernized it, and then they came up with the four-door saloon. Dodge was like, okay guys, we're going to build a brand new Charger, and it's going to be a four-door saloon, and everyone will like it because it's a Charger. Wrong.
Back here.
Exactly.
Oh,
It was
King, your girlfriend's turned up.
it's how do I put it into words?
Idiots.
Where did Charger? It's like, where did Charger go wrong? Where did Dodge go wrong? Like, that's what. Hold up. Boost. In your opinion, what's the best version of the Lamborghini? Wait.
Hang on.
What do you mean best version of Lamborghini? You mean best Lamborghini, or?
Best Lamborghini is the Lamborghini Miura.
Well, if I were to pick between any Lamborghini in the
Diablo
world,
SV.
it would definitely have to be.
A Diablo.
Oh,
I'm
no,
pretty sure
no.
it's boosted.
I would
So-
definitely
so
go
the
with
Phantom-
No.
any
Yes.
Lamborghini in the world. I usually pick an Elemento, but
Jeremy,
I'd have to go with a Countach.
once you've driven
Count-
one,
the-
yeah, you're gonna say to yourself, that is the worst car in the world.
The Countach was the Countach was the first Lamborghini I drove in any game, which was Gran Turismo, and I loved it. Thought it was the coolest thing ever. But anyways,
That's true.
going off on a little bit of a tangent
The
here.
thing is, them cars are good as posters and nothing else.
Well, that all depends. You know, if you like to drive stiff cars, okay, yeah, cool.
I don't mind anything stiff.
Hey Sam,
It's
what's up,
kind
Mitchell?
of it's kind of true because in order to reverse the Countach,
You had to
literally
like
open
stick
up
your
the
head
door.
out. Yeah.
No.
The thing is-
You have to open up the door and you have to hang your ass out so you can look behind to see where the hell you're going.
See,
enough.
The thing is that I've driven a Diablo and I'd rather drive a Prius.
Anyways, let's not. Don't bring that up,
Because-
please, because then we're just gonna get into a
because-
big hissy fit.
No. The Diablo is not a nice car to drive.
Going
Full
off
stop.
on a bit of a
It
tangent
looks
here. We're
fantastic.
talking about.
It looks fantastic. It is horrible to drive. It is the most uncomfortable, awkward. The clutch feels like
But
it's been made out of
It's
stone.
meant to be a race car. It's not meant.
It's not meant to be a race car. It was, you know, it was made to be
Well,
an everyday car, just like any other Lamborghini.
I don't know. It's just something somebody would have to get used to when driving one. Anyways,
Oh God.
we're going off on a bit of a tangent here.
No,
oh yeah,
no.
Dread bring out his Plum Crazy Charger. Oh god, I would bring out the newer Charger, but I'd rather not. Ferrari or Lambo? Definitely Lamborghini for me.
Lamborghini.
You know,
the hell with both Ferrari and Lamborghini Pagani.
yes, Pagani.
Oh.
It's like you look at this car, and then you look at a brand new Charger, and you think, okay, one is a muscle car and the other one is a sports saloon. Muscle car, sports saloon. Muscle car, sports saloon.
I don't own any of those
And then
cars.
someone tells you they're from the same company. Like, no, they're not. Although they sort of kept, well, I can't really use this as a great example because they don't have the Charger taillights, but they sort of did keep the taillights, which is what I like. I absolutely love the Charger taillights.
I think JJ wants to take your Terzo Millennium for a test drive.
Oh,
He's jerking
go
over
for it, JJ. As we watch JJ speed off in a
I
Millennium.
do like the wheels on it.
Yeah, they're actually pretty
Yeah.
cool. See how they light up in the nighttime, guys?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty.
That must use a lot of battery power.
Anyways, hold on, you don't.
Don't
Never
worry,
mind.
Boots. We'll charge it up for you before we get back.
God.
It's gonna plug into the main.
And instead of trying to rescue the Charger, Dodge did something even worse. They
Yeah,
came
go
up with a
Jeremy.
2017 Charger with a different facelift, made the car look more
looks-
rounder.
It looks even worse with a bigger, even though it has a bigger engine in it.
It's like, okay, Dodge, you can't take a car like that, put a bigger engine into it, expect people to like it. I mean, there is one Charger that I do like, and that's the Super Bee. Yes, call me old-fashioned, call me a bandwagoner,
bitch.
but I love the new Super Bees. I think they're cool. But other than that, that's a chrome member.
Old fashioned.
What the fuck?
Other than that, I don't think... If Dodge couldn't have come up with a car that could resemble the Charger as it was, I honestly think that they shouldn't have continued them. Because it just... I mean, I understand the whole sports saloon thing, family thing, but just... You can't ruin a car like that. I mean, they took the Challenger and they kept the same chassis. They sort of bulked it up a little bit more, yes, but... You know, they sort of kept the original design to them. Alright, anything else? I'm not too bad, Sam. Hey, Remix. What's up, Daniel? Chevy, Dodge, or
Let's-
Ford? What do you guys
Dodge.
think? Dodge? I know Dread likes Dodge. I'd have to go with... I'd have to go with Dodge, but I really love the older Chevys. Like the Chevelle and the Camaros and all that stuff.
Guys,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry
yeah,
to
that's
say, I'm gonna
understandable too.
shoot off.
Can you
yeah?
have my car,
No,
please?
no, nothing
Oh, yeah.
against you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shoot off. All right. I'll
right.
speak to you soon.
Okay. I'm gonna bring this out here and call it a different car.
Oh shit.
Any other topics? Any other type of vehicles we should discuss, or... That it?
He knows that we don't like it now.
The Lamborghini Urus.
We showed him, Dread. Rowdy.
Okay.
What about the new Civic?
You're through to
Okay,
your
we'll do that
garage.
one
You
next after the,
need me to bring you a
Urus.
ride?
Okay.
Why? Like, why
3
an
words.
SUV Lambo?
3 words. Ugliest Lamborghini... No. Ugliest SUV ever made. That's 4 words. The Lamborghini Urus.
Shake him, right, Boots.
Lamborghini, where did you go? Where did you hide? What did you create? What did you piss under?
What is the meaning?
What is the meaning of creating a 600 horsepower Lamborghini engine, putting it into an SUV that looks something space age like, and be like, here, it's an SUV. You can't take a car that's meant to be like a fighter jet and turn it into a bulky SUV. It just doesn't work. I mean,
Doesn't
Boost,
look like
You
Boost,
should've-
might I say something? Seeing as has just joined and I'm a big fan of Lamborghinis, you're missing the point. Lamborghinis are all about sometimes being insane. Have you seen some of
Okay,
the cars they've
okay.
created in the past?
okay, Inferno comes up with a good point. Yes, Lamborghini is known to be insane. I agree. But I think they should have stopped with the LM002. I mean, it was the high-powered dumber. And then they come up with a space-age SUV. I mean, I understand the whole insane part, but come on, man.
True. I mean, the
There's such thing as
LM
going too far.
I mean,
I
no
mean,
one can forget the LM.
I have to give them credit.
002.
I had to give them credit. It, it doesn't take a lot of guts to put a Lamborghini engine into an SUV, but
I'm just Oliver guy.
I don't know. It's. I believe Lamborghini could have done something different with it, but that's just me. I mean, they put the vents. They made the vents bigger, like on the Aventador, and they put it onto the Urus. It just looked
Well,
weird.
there's definitely something they could have done with it. Not make the damn thing.
Ooh.
I hear
Good
Inferno
point.
laughing and
Opinions on the Ford Mustang Bullet. Beautiful car.
The what?
Yeah.
Beautiful car,
Ford
beautiful. And-
Mustang Bullet.
And
And it wasn't
Okay,
a
look
Mustang.
at this.
It was a Shelby. Shelby GT500.
here's the thing. I've heard
what
something
kind of one?
They're
about
probably talking
the
about
Bullet
the
Mustang.
2019
Oh.
one.
I've heard something about the Bullet Mustang. They're actually making a new one in 2019.
Yeah,
They
that's
actually
what
look
Based
pretty
off their
cool.
current
That's what they're
fastback.
talking about.
Apparently, it's going to cost about $46,000, which, to be honest, ain't too bad.
Actually,
It's on the
very
way.
nice Rolls-Royce.
Okay, I got
Hey,
stuff
Christian.
to do.
Oh, I should be joining shortly.
Um,
Speaking of
Going
Mustangs,
a
I do
bit
have
more
something to
of
show
the
off.
Italian side, let's speak about. Oh wait, sorry. We're meant to go on a little bit of Japanese here. The Civic.
I do not like it. I like JDM, but that's
People might call me weird, but I actually quite like
weird.
You like the new
Civics.
Civic?
I like the new Civic for one reason. They branched off and they sort of went with something that looks like a Subaru Impreza. Now,
Yes.
I understand that no, the factory version doesn't look like an Impreza, but when you look at the Type R, it's like a carbon copy. Like they took the chassis,
Yeah.
like they took a chassis of an Impreza STI and they just stuck it under a Civic. I think it's quite
Yeah.
cool, but
And... Oh, go on.
I honestly think that they should have just went, with the new Type R, they should have just went with that body style and went completely something different for the factory version. Being as it is factory, it just looks. It looks like a. It looks like a what's the word? It looks like a flattened out SUV with an extended nose. I mean, the taillights are cool. I love the taillights. But it should have just been on the Type R. I mean, they could have brought in a lot more customers. Well, I mean, obviously people are going to for a practical car, and everyone says, "Okay, let's go with a Civic because it's cheap and practical." But anyways, I've sort of cut off Inferno here. What were you going to say?
Let's not forget that the new Civic Type R has, over 300 horsepower going through the front wheels. That alone makes it rather ludicrous, to say the least.
Yes. Wait.
I mean,
it's front-wheel drive?
yeah, it's
Okay,
front-wheel
that's
drive.
something that they could have done with the Type R is make it rear-wheel drive, but I
Yeah.
mean, it's
I
Honda
mean-
and their practicality.
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel
Oh,
drive,
for
though. It
fuck's
could have worked too.
sake.
Yeah,
Lose
that
up there,
was...
leave the area and come back.
At Ellis Custom.
I need-
Okay, you know what? We're gonna move down to the Ellis Custom by the airport.
Can we, like...
Alright, we were gonna go on about the
Big road trip.
Italian cars.
Hmm.
Pagani. Oh, Pagani. How will you ever make us proud with every vehicle you release? From the C12 right up until the Wyra.
Yes.
Then you go on and make the last Zonda. The Zonda HP. Now, a lot of people are going to really hate me for this, but I absolutely love the car. Love it. When I first seen... I know. When I first seen, like, video of it, it was... I don't know who did a video on it, but they were doing, like, a midnight release of the car, and it had, like, these weird, like, rear wheel covers. It was almost like a extended rear wheel fender. Just looked really weird. I knew that just came with the car as an option, but I think it's such a cool car. Pagani just goes out of their way to build... to make everything by hand. Everything that goes onto a Pagani is hand built, pretty much, and it has their badging, which is
on everything.
everything, even down to the bolts. It's crazy. I mean, they may cost more than any of our bank accounts in the near future, but
But you can tell that
Speak for
work
yourself.
has gone into each and every
you can tell
model.
that Horatio, well, he didn't learn much from Lamborghini. He was a lot of the brains of them. You know, when he split off from the company and went with Modena, or what was it, Modena Italy Factory or something. I don't know what the first name of his company was. Before it was Pagani, you know, he just... Like, the cars, he went right on with the C12, and boom, it was a hit. It was such a beautiful looking car. You know, for being basically his first mass-produced vehicle, he was bang on with it, and then just continued right up until the Wyra. I mean, when I first seen the Wyra, I wasn't a big fan of it, but after a while, when, you know, they sort of started to update it, they came out with the BC, which is my favorite Pagani of all time. I love the BC.
Yeah.
It's just...
Shit car out of here.
It's just unbelievable to see where Pagani has come from, being a part of Lamborghini, and then moving on to the start of his own company. He only has what? No. He only has what? In total, without all the branch off of vehicles, like the Wyra BC or the different stuff like that, he only has what? 2 vehicles? Or 3 vehicles in total? The C12, the Zonda, the Wyra, and the HP.
Jade. I remember that.
And then all these... And then all these different, you know, different variants, like the BC, of course, the Tricolore, which is pretty. You know, they went off of the Italian Air Force there, you know, with that. There's really nothing to complain about a Pagani. It's just art. Art in motion.
Pretty much.
Alright, since we have 2 Rolls Royces here, thoughts on the new, I forget what the name of the car is, it's the new Rolls Royce.
The Wraith?
Nope,
The Phantom?
nope, there's a different name to it.
Ghost?
I'm not playing Call of Duty.
I don't know.
hell?
Shush.
Hang on.
I don't remember.
Let's see. I think it is the...
Dawn?
Hold on. Rolls Royce Sweptail.
So what? Oh,
The
so
What
Rolls
tail?
Royce
What?
Sweptail.
Oh, I thought you said sweat tail.
I did not like the back end of that.
Not
Who the
only
hell
did they
is that?
completely
Oh my
ruin...
god, what the fuck
Yeah.
is that rear end?
Not only did they completely ruin the rear end, they made it sort of look like a boat that's been turned upside down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not to
Like,
mention that the front headlights, You get these okay-looking headlights, but then you got this giant circle fog light right there. Like, what are you doing?
Boat car.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I actually do like the Rolls-Royce Ghost and Wraith.
Okay.
They do look like really good cars, but the Sweattail, I just don't know what to think of it now that I look at it. It's just...
It's like I said, it's an upside-down boat.
Yeah. There's no other way to put it. It's just... ugh.
I mean, like, going on with the Ghost and the Phantom and the Wraith, I mean... Like, you got the Rolls-Royce Dawn right here that JJ bring up for us, the convertible, pretty much, it's a Phantom convertible. And then... The Wraith. The Wraith, to me, is my favorite Rolls-Royce. I think it was a great idea for them to go with the two-door sporty version. You know, something like what they did with the Bentley Continental GT Speed. A two-door, 8-speed, 200-mile-an-hour luxury car. And Rolls-Royce came up with this thing, and it's just amazing. But they move on to the Sweattail. Like...
Ugh.
You overturn the boat, put wheels on it, and call it a Sweattail.
And call it a car.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking faggot.
Like... Anyways. I love Rolls-Royce, I'm not gonna give him any crap. Alright. I think we're good for about another topic or two, so... What should we... What should we topic or two about before we end?
How about let's go a little bit domestic. Let's talk about the Demon.
The Dodge Demon.
Yes.
Glorified 800 horsepower, tire-ripping road killer.
Yes.
Sounds
Basically just all-American grease monkey, like...
The only thing it's good for is going down a drag strip.
It's Americana in one car. Yes, it's only good for a drag strip. That is correct. It is Americana put into one car and said, here you go, here's America in a car, shove it in your face, it's a demon.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
and
I
only
love
Dodge
it.
seem to be the ones doing it.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely all Americana too. It looks like a big fat chick turned into a car.
That's eating a cheeseburger. That's where all the grease comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dodge are the only ones currently doing it because their main rivals, Chevrolet and Shelby, they're actually making muscle cars that are actually able to go around a track quickly. Like
that's what
the ZL1
Yep.
Camaro and the GT350R.
Yep.
Those are two muscle cars that can go around a track quickly because they don't have as much power. They're still running 500 odd horsepower each.
400, 500 odd horsepower, correct.
But here's the thing: they got the tech underneath that allows them to handle the power,
and
not only on the straights but also round the corners, which Dodge seems to be forgetting.
I think what it is, it's almost like this for that.
V6 boys.
Dodge is creating cars that are nostalgic. I mean, mind what Jeremy says about the Viper, I completely understand what he's going on about. But Viper, what they did with the Viper, they kept pretty much, the body style is, well, you could say the same. I mean, they might have done some more effects to the car, like the hood and the roof and stuff like that, and things are blowing up in the background for no reason.
Well, no, there was a reason.
You got the Viper and the Challenger. They're going completely nostalgic. Same chassis designs, everything. Beautiful cars. With Shelby Ford and Chevy, they're sort of going with the new style of cars. They're going with the safety. They're going with the streamlined kind of cars. I mean, I didn't mind the ZL1 when it was first released. I don't mind the body style of the Camaro, the new ones. I can say though, it would have been nice for them to sort of keep, you know, how do I say this properly? It would have been nice for them to sort of keep their design the way it was from like what Dodge is doing.
Goddamn woman.
But I can see why they can't, because you can't take. It's really hard for a company to take an old car, make it into a new car. It's not as easy as many might think it is.
Yeah.
I guess with the new Camaros, they tried to go for practicality. They tried to go for, you know, adding power in, but safety, and, you know, just sort of going with the new Streamline kind of cars. Which is why I really like the Exorcist Camaro. I think, okay, they took a ZL1, amped it up, 800 horsepower in it, and said, here's your demon killer. I mean, it's pretty much got the same power, same speed, but the thing with the ZL1 has that the Demon don't is it can turn. I mean, it don't have wheels as wide as Europe. It's raspy. That's what I like about the ZL1 Exorcist. It's raspy. When you start that thing up and you rev it, it's got that sound that's not matched by any other, you know, company. Not even the Demon. I mean, that was a voice crack, sorry. The Demon has this sort of like sort of deep throating, like
Deep throating? What?
You have to
Escalated.
My bad, sorry everyone. It sort of has this deep rumble to it. Like a really, like, you know when you hear of, like, the Devil's Chants and all that stuff and how it's like voices from the deep? That's basically what a demon is. With The Exorcist, it's in your face, raspy, you know, that vroom vroom. Just that. Shut up. But it's like I said before, it's like it's this for that. You know, Ford and Chevy are going for new tech, you know, while trying to keep the sound there and making powerful cars. Dodge is going with
nice color king.
They're keeping sort of their chassis from way back then and building cars that are, you know, powerful. So it's sort of a choice of the customer. Does he want a car that's going to be able to go around a corner and not have wheels as wide as Europe? Or does he want something that's going to be fast in a straight line so he can do like highway pulls or whatever? You know, there's sort of an option out there for anybody now with the GT350R or the ZL1 or Challenger, the Viper, you know. But this is me rambling. Anybody else want to say anything before we end it here? Any one last topic, or we good?
King's birthday today.
Oh yeah, it's King's birthday today, so happy birthday to King.
Happy birthday, you old bastard.
And I should say, I think that King only has a birthday once a year. Not sure how that works, but
Yeah, happy birthday.
It took me so long to kill you.
But
Must be
yeah,
your eyes going to shit.
I'm not sure if anybody has
Turn
anything
it to
else to
cider.
talk about. Do we?
Not really.
All right.
Oh,
yeah,
wait, that's right. Next week, or oh wait, no, that's right. Next week we're not getting any. God damn it! I wish we were.
Also, I should say, next week we are going to be doing car meet. That is a given. Whether Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's going on.
Quillen's in here. This is Mustang boy is in here.
So there will be a car meet next week, Ford and Shelby. So make sure you guys are getting prepared for that.
It's gonna be extra long because you missed this week.
Yep, that is right. I missed the last few weeks, so we're gonna do a big special for that one. Yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy, and big thanks to everyone who is in here, you know, giving their thoughts on some of our topics, and we'll be doing this more often, I think, if you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
It was Quillen's idea, and
Nice.
Yeah, he came like at the end of it.